how does this place work on a day-to-day basis?
Start to finish.
Yeah.
I'll start it. And I give you a side crazy salad.
Yeah.
Done? Cool. You ask the questions, I answer. Apa dua sa? Okay. From what I've learned, like through my culinary training, from what I've been taught through like my mentors, everything was done through paper. Par sheets, everything had spreadsheets. We have to go through. This out the window with mini kebabs.
It's a small place, but it's a great place.
Thank you.
Los Angeles has one of the largest Armenian populations in the entire country, and much of that is centered around Glendale, a small city in LA County just north of the city proper. One of the best restaurants in Glendale is called Mini Kebab, a tiny family-owned, three-table Armenian place just off of Central Avenue. It's run by the Martrusian family, Ovakim and his wife, Alvard, and their son, Armin.
What's it like?
The community.
Armenian kid growing up in Glendale, parents have a restaurant.
Growing up in Glendale, my friends were a mixture of like, not just Armenians, but I had African American friends, I had Korean friends, Filipino. I witnessed a lot of different foods growing up. But growing up in this food, 6 years old, I was wrapping mini kebabs. We'd have like 30 plates of the same containers, to-go containers, just on the tables, and we were just like pumping out skewers of chicken. I remember sprinkling the sumac on it and then just wrapping it up, serving it to customers, saving enough tip money to go buy myself a fake gold watch from the 99-cent store here. I watched Glendale transition, you know, this past 12 years. You know, we almost lost mini kebab. I don't know if you know that. 2007, 2008, during the recession, mini kebab, we lost all of our customers. They're all Armenian. The Glendale community started gentrifying. I'm like, okay, I need to educate myself a little bit more in terms. So I started working at Tatsu Ramen.
Okay.
And I got into like management position, and so we understood like a little bit more of how to kind of scale things.
Right.
And 2014, 2015, one day I just had enough. I was like, why am I making somebody else money? So I came back here.
I mean, it's really like a special thing to watch, you know, your parents and you know, working this service as a team, because you've all got your different personalities.
Yeah.
Hi.
Armin just wants more business.
Выше хрена не прыгнешь. You understand?
Yes.
No?
I don't know what that means. You know, and obviously you're, you know, an American kid, and your parents are from like the old country, and you know, your mom's like working, head down, working hard. Your dad's kind of doing whatever, you know, and
yeah, my mom and dad are like almost 70. Dad's almost 70. Mom's hitting 64 years old. I don't expect them to change. You know what I mean? But, you know, mini kebab is something special, but I think this is maybe this, and maybe one day be another spot. But this is probably going to be it for Mini in terms of its growth.
Okay.
But
and why is that?
For me, it's a double-edged sword, because if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be me. We might expand. We might try to take the place next door. But for me, it's I'm restricted as an individual here.
So when you say if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be me, is it because your parents wouldn't, they don't feel the need, or they don't feel the desire, or they don't have the energy, or what is it?
So my dad pays all his bills on time. He does what he wants. He's his own business owner, you know? For him, that's the American dream. Yeah. It's coming to a country of who knows what, and just being able to make a living, take care of his children and his family, and then that's it. He's a very moderate man. Like, he doesn't go out to seek the riches, and for him, people have different opinions on what is the American dream and what is success. For him, he's already hit it. He has customers that come enjoy his food, you know? Yeah. His wife is next to him every day. I work with him every day. His kids in Florida, he has 2 kids. You know, what else can a man of his desire want? This is it usually, but he wants to expand a little bit, but he never went for wealth. He could have. It's a little 3-table restaurant. It's brought upon a lot of people throughout the 32 years he's been here, but the time he's been here, he's seen a lot of faces come and go, and people still come back from 20 years ago. You know, it's nice. He's comfortable, and so that's it. But for me, you know, it's kind of, I'm almost I need to kind of like break out.
Yeah.
So that's why I started Mideast.
You know, you hear a lot about fusion food and fusion cuisine, and I think sometimes it's a word that can get thrown around a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
But here, like, it's literally what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's cool, you know, to see mini kebab where you kind of cut your teeth and then you've stepped out and you've created your own thing, and it's a beautiful thing. So
It was absolutely important.
as much as I'm allowed to say I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. I think it's really cool.
It takes a village, as you can tell.
There you go.
But yeah, it was something that needed to be done. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's a lot of mental that has gone into it, but I'm very happy to where it's at right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, make
This
me
thing
happy.
is huge. This is a big honking burrito. Why are there a lot of Armenians in Glendale?
Oh, you know what? It's again accidentally. They
Really?
come to Glendale. Before more Armenians, they came to Hollywood. I hear that like that, I understand. Some Iranian Armenians, they came to the city, they come stay here, and after there was Glendale, it was still famous. There is something, you know, this restaurant is good, people go there. Hey, they say, let's go Glendale, and they come to it, you know?
So-
that's why still there's more Armenians is still here. Small place, I can't serve it many people, you know? This is Armen, I don't know why you're doing this much, sorry, you know?
That guy. One of a kind. Got a little veg, a little salad, chicken, a little beef, and a little bit of both. Okay, we're just gonna say it. So, apparently a man is cleaning teeth in the room behind us. So that's okay. That's what the noise is. So how did you learn how to cook?
Oh. In my home, I every day cook. Then married with my husband, and he learned me cook.
What do you remember when you were a child? You're from, where are you?
Armenia, from Armenia.
And are you from which part?
Middle, like where's the Yerevan? From there. Yeah, not very far, but close to Yerevan.
Do you ever miss Armenia?
Yeah.
You know?
I never go back.
Why?
My husband, he cannot fly.
How did you meet?
Oh, we meet in relative house. I'm
trying to find out when they met.
I'm gonna cut it short. Sorry, she was a PE teacher. And they met at a relative's house. And my dad, traditionally being like Armenian men, like women that tend to the house, tend to the kids, tend to the man, you know, being in the 1950s, 60s. That was like prominent time for it. And so my dad legitimate like always tells me he liked the way my mom worked. Her work ethic was amazing. Her personality was great. Get that smile, how could you not love her?
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Please eat your food.
I am. I'm eating very much.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
food, okay?
Thank you. I know you're very busy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just talk about your parents for a second, and like talk about their relationship and your relationship with them, and what they mean to this place and what they mean to you.
So, damn. Okay, I'm gonna be very blunt about everything. Growing up, She was baking when I was 3 years old. 6 years old, 7 years old, my mom started working with my dad. Me and my brother, we basically raised ourselves. Not saying like the child rearing stuff, but child rearing, a lot of it was, you know, we were at home all day. From school, they pick us up, drop us off. We're working on our, you know, our assignments, whatever it is, homework. And then they'd come home around 8:39, hang out for about half an hour, and that's it. So we had this like time frame of not being able to kind of have that adult figure there. But I think my brother and I, we never were the type to kind of like stem and go, get into bad things. We were smarter than that. Like they taught us at a young age to kind of be aware, be conscious. And so, yeah, growing up with them, they were always working. And it's not that they didn't want to be with us, but that's what they knew. And so kind of they kind of, I feel like, limited themselves as well, but also kind of showed us like, you know, we have to take care of you. You're our children, we're gonna love you. Even if we had a bad day, they never let us, you know, we weren't rich growing up. We were slightly destitute in the country. And so they did everything in their power to feed us, and then they didn't care about themselves. It's not that they didn't care, it's just they made sure Armin and Andy were fed, and then they took care of themselves. They made sure him and I were always number one. And so growing up, now I'm trying to be like, okay, now you guys got to relax. I want you guys to kind of like, yeah, a little bit. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a little like your turn now to sort of take care of them.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it sounds like they obviously mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
And you really appreciate what they did and the sacrifices that they made when you were a kid.
Yeah. I want to pay him back now.
I really hope you enjoyed that episode of Off Menu. If you'd like to watch more, please click here and subscribe. And please put in the comments if you thought my outfit was cute. And if not, what you'd like to see me wear in future episodes. Keep it clean, please.